So I'm doing something a little different. I decided that I would eat some breakfast, and then I thought, well, what the heck? Maybe I'll make it into a video. Because ASMR is really all about trying different things, right? So, I made some poached eggs, which I may put at the very front. And I made some simple toast. I don't have a toaster. If you've been on my channel before, you know that I'm temporarily in Maryland on the east coast of the United States, and that I'm doing grad school. And I've only got a couple more weeks left here before I head back to my home in California. So I'm trying to finish eating everything I have in the refrigerator, plus finish some papers that I have to get in, and then complete my thesis. So all that is a lot of work. And I love doing ASMR too, so I thought, well, maybe I'll combine a little bit. So the second thing I'm going to do today is, after I eat my breakfast, I'm going to work on my paper that I have due. And I thought that I might try and turn that into an ASMR video. So I have to tell you, I burned the toast a little bit. And there's really not much I can do about it, because I used the last of my French bread that I had. And that's my favorite mug, if you can see that, of Freud. I've talked about it before. But when I was in London, I went to Freud's house in Marsden Gardens, and I bought that. And it was one of the fun things I did while I was there. So I've always enjoyed reading Freud, even though I don't actually believe a lot of his theories on sexuality. But I do think he made huge contributions to psychology by defining the unconscious and motivations and complexes. So he did a lot. I just think he got stuck on sexuality. So I know some people don't like eggs that are poached and not well done, but I do. So, as I said earlier, you can come along on this journey if you want to. And if you like it, please like and subscribe. It's a lot of fun to see the numbers on the videos for me. The only reason I'm doing ASMR is because I've gotten a lot of positive benefits from it. And I'm making the kind of videos that I like. So, there you go. In the future, I do plan to do some more tapping and trigger videos, but I love doing the whisper videos and reading and inaudible reading. And this is a new thing I'm trying out this morning, so I hope you like it. So to do this kind of video, I'm using a headphone mic, and I'm not really sure, but I think it's one of the things that yes, it's fun to try different things, right? So I made coffee in my French press this morning. See, that egg is pretty well done, I think, but I do know people that would be just not what they like. So I made the French press coffee, and I'm out of any kind of creamer, which I like. So I had some banana almond milk, and I put that into my coffee this morning, and then added nothing else, no honey or anything like that. And it's actually very good. So if almond banana coffee becomes a thing in the future, you can always reference back here and say that you were there on the day that it was created. The other thing is, I'm filming during the day, so there are people moving around. I just watched through my kitchen window a huge moving truck try and negotiate the parking lot and park in front of a building across the way. I was so impressed by the driver of the truck because it was not a little truck. It was a huge tractor trailer truck that you see on the freeways and highways in the U.S. Slightly smaller than the one, or larger than the ones you see in Great Britain, but you know what I mean. They're articulated, and this guy had to back up between two rows of cars, and he had a spotter, which was good, but he got it right in there next to the curb, so I know they can do their unloading and then get the truck out of there, which is, I'm sure, what they're going to do. So, everyone in this part of Maryland is social distancing, you know, but other parts of the country are having problems because people, I guess, didn't do it very well. Thankfully, Spain and the EU as a whole have seen a lot of drops in cases of COVID-19, and there are parts of the United States that are doing great. There are other places where they've had to ramp back up restrictions because cases were spiking, and I have a feeling that will continue. blaming anyone who has gone stir crazy and wanted to get out. But it seems like if we could just follow, some simple rules very strictly for a bit, we would be able to turn this around. Obviously, in Spain and Italy, mostly Italy, I guess, where they had some huge problems, they have pretty much done everything they could, and it seems like it's actually had an impact. So my toast is a little burned, but it's actually very good. It's crunchy. I like it. So, night before last, I was up till 1:30 in the morning writing a final paper for a class I'm in. And I got up the next morning at 8 a.m. I had to turn the paper in by 11. So I got up at 8, had breakfast. I think I took a shower and had some coffee in my mug, of course. And then I reviewed the paper, and it looked pretty good. I was actually pleased with it. And then I turned it in. On time. So that's good. I won't get a grade on that paper until my class is actually over, and I'm probably on my way back to California. I have one more class to attend on the 10th, and then after that, I'll be leaving. So as I'm finishing all my work academically, I'm trying to also take time to do videos and to get ready to leave this small apartment and get back to my home, which is I'm really looking forward to. So, when I started this intense grad school, which should probably be a 2-year program, but they cram it into 1 year, and we're going to school every single day. I had plans to go back and forth to California and visit my family. But unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic changed all that, so I haven't seen my family in about 4 months now, since Christmas. I was home at Christmas time. I did a pretty good job eating it, even though, oops, even though it was a little burned on the bottom. But that's real life. Sometimes you have to eat the burned toast because it's the only toast you have, right? Would you agree, Freud? Sigmund said he agreed, which is cool. Occasionally, when I have had a problem or a dilemma and I'm trying to figure something out, I will pretend I'm talking to Sigmund Freud, or I will write in my journal a dialogue between Sigmund and myself. Now, I know some of you may think, well, that's crazy, man. There's something wrong with you. But the reality is, it's often helpful. It's kind of like role-playing it out, right? So, now, I will admit, and I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but I think I have. I actually am a counselor, and I have one graduate degree in counseling, and I'm back here getting a second, more scientific degree. So, I actually enjoy school, and I enjoy counseling and working with people and communicating. So one of the reasons I like ASMR is because it's been so helpful to me for relaxing and falling asleep and just unwinding myself. So for instance, I was up very late 2 nights ago with my paper, and then last night I did more work on another class, and I went to bed I think at 11 o'clock, and I was still a little bit wound up. So I put on an ASMR video, and props to Frivolous Fox because I love her whispering inaudible videos. And sometimes when I'm using them to sleep or to relax, I don't even know what she's doing. I can just hear sounds and vibration, and it's just the most relaxing thing to me. So I put the video on my phone. I lay it next to my bed, and it's going in the background while I read a few pages of a book, not a textbook, but just a normal book on my Kindle. I love that Kindle because of this. So I read a couple pages and I could feel myself drifting, and so I just shut it off, and I already had the light off in the room, and Frivy was going through whatever she was doing. I have no idea. And I closed my eyes and drifted into a very deep sleep. And I woke up this morning at 8 a.m., probably some of the best sleep I'd had in days. And in my mind, I'm sure that listening to her ASMR really helped me to quiet my mind, to not think about school, or think about moving, or think about anything else, but to relax and drift. And that's really what it's all about, right? Okay, so I'm going to call this a win, and I'm getting ready to work on some class work, and I may actually do another video later today while I'm doing my work, so we'll see about that. But if you like this content, let me know. I'm always trying different things, so I'm really enjoying creating these videos, and if get anything out of them, if they help you relax, if they trigger some good feelings for you, then let me know and I will continue those. And if you are like, oh no, I like that, but looking at Freud annoys me, let me know. I'm not really sure how it could. I mean, he was so into what he was doing, and probably a little too much, actually. Too much in love with his theory. But there you go. That happens, right? So, I need to clean my dishes up, and I need to get ready for class, work, and then I'll do that. So I'm going to get up and stop this video for right now, and I will leave you with an image of